Alrighty, Kenttesha, it's been lovely chatting with you. We had a brief moment off camera here to discuss the role and then the duties that it entails. So I'm excited for you to tell me a little bit about your professional experience, and we'll go from there.
Okay, well, I have more than 15 years of customer service. I've been working since I was 15 years old. My first job was a customer service job, and my second job was like patient care tech. So, yeah, and then from there, I went on to Pacific Health Benefits. I've done sales, I've done face to face, like sales associates, customer sales associates, stuff like that. And I've done call center. I've done like one of the companies 24/7 in touch, which I work with Sephora like over the phone and stuff, and I'll help place orders, even Dick's Sporting Goods. I help place orders through them as well. Um, yeah, and solving their problems and stuff and help tracking packages and things like that. Data entry, of course, because you got to put that stuff in the computer and virtual, like not the virtual chat, but the chats on the computer, chat with the customers and stuff like that. Answer questions, any questions that they may have. And my most recent job was at the father's table. So that was like kind of like different from this. So I was doing production. Yeah.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
that's cool. No, I'm not familiar with the Father's Table. So tell me what is that?
It's a cheesecake factory. Basically, we just make
Oh,
cheesecakes and different cakes and stuff like that. So yeah,
I
my
love. Are you a
hands like
baker?
I like to bake at home. Yeah, I love baking at home, but yeah, I'm really good at it. So,
Yeah, well, I love that. I have zero baking skills. I can't even bake a pre-made pie. So,
oh my God, it's not that hard.
yeah,
It's really easy. You just have to follow
everyone
the
says that.
instructions.
I
Yeah,
know I can't do that. I don't follow instructions. So,
you sound like my sister. You sound like my sister. She can't boil water. Like,
you see, that's me, unfortunately.
it's
Okay,
nothing wrong with that.
that's why we have you here.
Yes,
Um,
ma'am.
yeah. So, Kenttesha, now you were formerly doing that, and then we were discussing your customer service
Yeah,
roles, right?
and then
Which Tell me a little bit about those customer service roles, Kenttesha, because
and
I
then
want to know about that.
another recent one was with Manpower. I was also a disaster specialist, and then I moved up into being a supervisor. So, and I was with them from 2021 up until 2024, the end of 2024, December. So, basically, the assignment was completed. So, yeah, it was time for me to find another job role. So, yeah,
That
and
was a
wait,
lengthy project as well for about three
yeah.
years. That shows your worth in that project itself.
Oh yeah, they always hire me back on every year. So, and they work with my schedule, so it doesn't matter if I have another job or not. So they'll work with
Awesome.
me. So, yeah. And basically I just answer the phones. I work from home and then sometimes I'll go out in the field and I'll meet with people at their houses. And try to tell them about a little about what we do and help like with debris cleanup after like disasters and stuff like the hurricanes and stuff like that, especially with the elderly or the disabled that aren't able to do the cleanup themselves. So basically what I'll do, I'll either meet up with them face to face or talk with them over the phone and get the appointment set up and we'll get people out there to clean up and I'm out there just to overview everything to make sure everyone's safe, no one's getting bit by any snakes or bugs or anything like that, you know. Stuff like that. So, and like FHC can is it was dealing with FAFSA. So basically, I was helping college students and their parents help their kids sign up for like Pell Grants and different things that might help their children or themselves excel in school.
That's amazing. It sounds like you're very adaptable. You've mentioned a few industries that you've worked in and that how you've been able to progress in a few companies that you worked in, right? For example, a disaster company, you started in one role and you progressed to another. Now with that, as far as your customer service skills, right, which you have in person, you have over the phone, email, chat, etc., you're very well versed in that communication. But overall, I would love to know, what does customer service mean to you?
Caring, being empathetic, and just basically listening to the customer and what they need and what
Yeah.
they want, because it's always about the customer. It's not about me. So try to put my even sometimes you might get an angry customer. You have to try to, put that aside, put your feelings aside and, help that person out. So things usually work out. I'm a
Absolutely.
life coach
Very
as
well
well.
said. What was that?
So I'm a life coach as well, so I'm good with dealing with different personalities.
That's
I'm kinda good at
amazing.
calming people down. So
That's very well needed, especially in a role such as customer service, right? We have our good days and our bad days with our customers. So
absolutely.
that's definitely a bonus. Now, as far as a timeline, when were you looking to start a new role?
As soon as possible.
Awesome. Oh, well, Kenttesha, it's been a pleasure speaking to you. Thank you for all the information you're able to give me as far as your professional experience. I'm going to conclude the interview, but don't hang up on
Okay,
me quite yet. I want to continue
okay.
chatting with you.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.